Hey, so in this video is going to be another Boogaloo kind of tutorial. So just going to be talking a little bit about the points of the body and shifting weight. So here's a little tip you can use with Boogaloo. Think about like the 8 to 9 points of your body. So you have your feet or your ankles, knees, hips, chest, shoulders, elbows, wrist, and your head or neck. Okay, so with your feet, obviously you can do like your pivots, or you can do your ankle, like your ankle roll type of thing. So you have your pivots. Your feet can also do like your sacking, but that's not also what you can do with your feet. Your feet also, the positioning of your feet, whether it's up, whether it's out like this, twisted like your Fresno. So your feet positioning do matter a lot, but also the space around you as well, where the placement of your foot. So the placement of your feet do actually matter as well, and the way your feet turns. So that's how you can use your feet a little bit. The next thing is your knees. So how to use your knees. Obviously you can have your knee out like this. Your knee can be in. So boom, boom. Like you see, like you can go here, here, boom, boom. So your knee angles. So wherever your knees are, basically, think about that. Knees can be up, knee can be down, here, boom, boom, here. So the positioning of your knees, pretty much, whether it's in, whether it's out, down there, here, boom, 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 boom. Okay, so your knees, that's two, knees and your feet or ankles. Your hips serve as also a roll. And that's another thing with your knees, is you can also do like your Boogaloo rolls and stuff as well. You have your double rolls. Double roll in, double roll out. Or you can, so your knees roll. There's a lots of different things you can do with your knees. Your hips, like I was saying, the hips can roll as well. But the hips are pretty much where the groove's coming from. The hips can help shift weight. The hips, like, you see how the hips play a role in the groove? So the hips, that's where the dance is coming from. But also when you want to like step and do your rolls, the hips help with the rolls as well. So you see, you can just get a better roll if you add the hips with it. Okay, so the hips are doing a lot here as well. What else you can do is like the isolations. So your hips are like kind of helping to shift the weight here. Also the hips. So that's how you can use your hips a little bit. The chest is pretty much the same as well. The rolls, same with the hips, you can do your rolls. The chest is like that too. With the chest is used also as a transition between rolls. It's also used to shift weight as well. So If you like do this side to side, so you're shifting that weight around pretty much. So if I do this, now this is what you can do with the chest. You see the chest can come up, sink it down, up, down, boom. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. So the chest is just helping to shift the weight. I'm sinking the chest in and up, but then you can also lean forwards, like down, up, down, up, back, boom, 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 boom. And as you do those, you can also shift the weight of the hips as well. So you see, like, boom. So again, using that chest to kind of like help with the groove as well. So what I'm doing is just coming out and then coming up in the shoulders. Boom, 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 boom. But then you go. Okay, so your chest is adding that groove, whether it's to the side, it's coming out. So it's coming out and then to the side, so out. And then I usually add the shoulders with that too. I go boom. And then you want to have that bounce with the knees as well. Okay, so that's your chest, and the shoulders are the same thing. Again, that's where the groove's coming from. Boom. And I like to use the shoulders with the feet, like the pivots. Okay, so another thing, that's your shoulders. Shoulders can be used with the rolls as well. Yeah, so the shoulder rolls. You can use the shoulders to like sync with the feet. Or the shoulders can be like to help you turn direction. Okay, so your rolls. Yeah, so you could go 1, 2 like this. You could roll into your chest, into the other shoulder, and then get into your boogaloo. Roll backwards into your chest. Use that to transition into your chest. Boom, boom. So the shoulders help get into the chest pretty much, but they also help turn. They help with the groove. they also help with shifting weight as well. So on that here, you could go like, boom, like you can try and raise the shoulders up to help with the shifting of the weight. Okay, so focus on that. Now the elbows and the wrist and stuff. The wrist is like more noticeable in scarecrow style. The elbows are more noticeable in puppet style. Okay, so you have your wrists. Good focus on where your wrists are as well. So another thing is like using the puppet kind of style here. And your arms as well are doing like the swinging motion. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so you can do that, but another thing you can do with your hands or your arms is like this. So it almost looks like a sword arm. Like you're coming in like this on an angle and then raising it out like that. But if you do it more like this, it looks pretty cool in certain Boogaloo positions, like this, right? You could switch arms like this. Boom, boom, boom. You see how this position here gets you into so many different Boogaloo poses. Okay. So it's almost like a robot as well. You can do this with the elbows. So again, it's like shifting the weight. I'm just leaning forwards to the side, leaning forwards, here, 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 maybe down there. So this is like the same kind of concept here, but I use it with maybe a walkout, like this, the knee rolls. Okay. Maybe you want to go from here to there. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, like so. You can do again, shifting to the feet in sync with this. So it's like a pivot, but you're working on the placement and the angles and stuff with your knees and your ankles with this. Boom, boom. Okay. From here, you can also come up. Okay, so that's something else you can do with the arms. Again, you can do the head. The head is used like the Boogaloo rolls as well, but it's also used as the groove. So you got your Boogaloo rolls for the head, which obviously the head is going to add a little bit of funkiness to it, especially with the shoulders. But also the leans, when you add like a lean, if you tilt your head a little bit to the side, it just looks a little bit cooler as well. Looks a little bit more like the illusion you're going for. So if you're like doing a puppet style, you want the head to be nice and loose with it as well. So it just gives off that puppet illusion. But you can use like your head rolls as well, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so you can do that. Your head can do like your neko flex, which is pretty common. Okay, it's used with the twisto flex. Like, so you have that kind of head isolation, head rolls. Just like kind of swinging your head with it is going to help keep that groove. Okay, so that's how you can use your head a little bit. Your head can also like come forwards and backwards. Maybe to the side like this. So what I'm going to do is like some spotting. Use that head motion with the groove. And then just add like a little turn of the head. So you keep that funky groove with the head, with the boogaloo, and so that's how you can use pretty much all the points of the body. So 1.1, feet, ankles. 0.2, knees, hips. Next, then you have chest, shoulders. You have elbows, wrist, and head. So all these points are very helpful with Boogaloo. I mean, if you think about it, each point, then you can really just stand in front of a mirror and just slowly like take your time, figure out, okay, how can I use all these different points? Okay, and then you'll eventually just be able to come up with stuff on your own. And don't forget about shifting the weight, because when you do your rolls and stuff, that's where you want to be doing a lot of your weight shifting. So yeah, just pretty much work on that, and I think that's pretty much it for this tutorial. So I might be back with a part 3 real soon, maybe not. I think we pretty much covered shifting weight and the 8 to 9 points of the body. So yeah, hope that helps. Peace out.